I wanted to do a video showing you some products that I've recently purchased, some skincare products that I've recently purchased within the last month. So I don't pick up too many products too often because I feel like I have one face. I don't need so many products just sitting there kind of expiring. So when I try and use the rule like one in, one out. So whenever I finish a product, if I want to try something new, I can pick it up then. So these are all products that are new to me and like I've never tried before. It's 1 SPF and 2 cleansers, and the first one is the, I don't know how you say this, the Saie, S-A-I-E, Slip Tint SPF. This is the tinted moisturizer. And then I have the Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. And I use this as my second cleanse. And then I have the Banila Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm Oil Cleanser. I use this as my first cleanse. So if you're interested in any of these 3 products, just keep watching. Maybe I'll do timestamps so you don't have to watch it. And I thought I would do it vlog style because I thought it would be more interesting to watch than me just sitting down and like talking to you just about the products and showing you them. I thought I would just show you how I use them and show you them as I'm using them. So yeah, if you're interested, keep watching. So I'm gonna start with the Slip Tint. I'm gonna avoid saying this name because I don't know how you pronounce it. Saie. This one is the tinted moisturizer. They just came out with, I think it's called Sun Visor. I'm not 100% sure, but I picked this one up because as a person of color, I just rather stick to tinted versions if they have them. So I'm shade 5. I'm shade 5. I don't know if you can see that. In the tinted moisturizer, it's an SPF 30 physical sunscreen. I prefer physical sunscreens, hence why I prefer the tinted version because I don't want a white cast. Yeah, I have been using this for about a month. I picked it up in the Sephora VIB sale last month, and it is, hold on, let me see how much it is. It is $32 for 1.35 ounces, 40 mil. And I think Sephora just recently got this in, not too long before the VIB sale, so I was like, yeah. So its official name is to say Slip Tint Dewy Tinted Moisturizer SPF 35 Sunscreen. I will say it is super dewy. I find it really kind of greasy looking, more so than other tinted SPFs. If you are oily, I don't think you would like this. My skin is dry. Hold on, like what am I doing? Let me just apply it. Sorry. And the coverage, so I'm applying that much. I think I'm gonna just do one side of my face so you can see coverage wise, because I feel like for me the coverage is good. I don't personally want more coverage than this. Yeah, it's light coverage I would say, but I mean I don't wear a lot of makeup day to day. But yeah, you can see some of the hyperpigmentation I have from leftover from some spots I had, and I think it's covered it pretty well. And I think the color match is really good. I think they have 9 shades in this particular formula. So I will say, when I first started using it, I didn't think the amount that one pump does is enough SPF coverage. Like it has really good tinted coverage, but I wasn't sure about SPF coverage, if I would get SPF 35 out of one pump. So I just started applying more, and it takes a while to rub in, but I feel a lot better about the coverage, SPF coverage. It is pretty, it's kind of thick. It is kind of thick, but I don't mind that because I feel like a lot of physical sunscreens are on the thicker side. So yeah, I'm gonna continue rubbing this in. think they recommend applying this with fingertips, with your fingertips, which is my preferred way of applying everything because I'm lazy and I don't really know how to apply makeup. So, yeah, I think the coverage is really good. I think when you apply enough products, you get adequate SPF coverage. It is quite oily. I don't mind that. If you're sensitive to oil, something to keep in mind. I look extremely shiny, right? Like I would set this with, there's an SPF powder I use, the Supergoop. I think it's translucent. No, they have a translucent, but it's the Supergoop powder SPF. I would set this not only as a way of reapplication, but also to like get rid of some of the shine, because this is past dewy. This is like you're full on greasy here. But you know, I don't mind. I don't mind. Okay, here's half my face. So like I can see a clear demarcation in the camera. Where I've applied and you know where I haven't. I can come in closer and you can see compared to this side I have no product. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it looks crazy. See, I wouldn't wear something like this without applying more makeup because I think like because it's covered like it's like blank canvas my face, and I feel like I just look insane if I don't apply like mascara or like some sort of lip product. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my face and then I will come back to you and show you. Okay, so applied. I think this is how I would leave it. I thought I'd do a wear test at this also. I think I forgot to mention that. A wear test, so like at the end of the day when I come back to show you the rest of the other two cleansers that I picked up, I would show you how this is worn throughout the day and like show you like, you know, how it's lasted. And I'm not gonna lie, that I do like pat this down. I would apply a powder before I like leave the house. I wouldn't leave the house looking like this. It kind of smells a little paint-like, not in an off-putting way, and I prefer that to it having like a strong synthetic fragrance. But yeah, it kind of smells a little bit like paint. Oh, it is not transfer proof because it's so oily. Like that's another reason to apply powder. It's it will come off. Like if you touch your face throughout the day, like it will rub off, wipe off, like you will need to reapply SPF as you should be doing anyway, but like you will definitely need to because it's gonna come off. But yeah. I appreciate the shade range. The shade 5 I think is pretty much a perfect match to me, which I don't typically find, especially when you're dealing with SPF, especially when you're dealing with physical SPF. I also forgot to mention that I love the packaging. I think it's beautiful and simplistic, and the pump, I really like the pump. It comes out easily, no mess, haven't had a problem. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. I don't know if that is annoying to do. But I think it's great. Yeah, really easy to clean and travel with. I think that's a huge plus. So yeah, I'm gonna go apply some, like, probably do some eye makeup and like brush some of it out of my brows and like apply some sort of lip color because it has blanked it out. But yeah, I will see you later. Hey, so I wanted to do a quick check-in. It is 6:30. I forgot to say that I started at about 2:15, and I just wanted to do a quick check-in and show you that like how the SPF is wearing throughout the day. So it's been about 4 hours, and I have been like tapping my skin gently, but it's not as like dewy, glowy, oily looking as it was when I first applied it, so it does settle down throughout the day. I just wanted to show you before I apply the powder SPF, just so you have an idea. Like it's settled into my skin, so this is what it looks like now. So yeah, I will see you later. Evening. It is 8:45. Let's see. 8:45, so 6.5 hours after I applied. This is what my face is looking like. I showed you what it looked like before I applied powder SPF. I never ended up putting mascara or lip color or lipstick on because I wasn't going anywhere, and I realized no one was seeing me, I wasn't seeing anyone, so I was like, it's fine. So I just skipped it and didn't wear any makeup today. Let me get. So first cleanse is this. I picked this up about a month ago, and I haven't been using it every night. I tend to use this more when I am wearing more makeup. It melts everything off super easily. Usually I use my face halo, which is back here. You can't see it, for my first cleanse. But I felt like my skin was getting kind of dry, so I wanted to pick up an oil cleanser, and this one is fragrance free, so I thought I would try it out. And when I bought it, it was on sale. It comes with a little like sanitary scooper, and I really like it. Korean skincare is just amazing. I actually think I've used this in a video before. I used it in the very first video I filmed where I didn't speak. Vlog 1, yeah. This is what I was using. And it melts everything off super easily. And I find this and my second cleanse that I'm about to use super relaxing in the evening. Like, I find it soothing and relaxing, and it's not something I have to think about, so I can just zone out and cleanse my skin. This takes off everything. Like when I'm wearing mascara, it comes off super easily, and it doesn't make my eyes go blurry or anything. There's no oily residue when I rinse with water. I left my skin a little damp so I can go in with the Allies of Skin cleanser. I really like this. So I bought this one. I've been using this one for about a week, maybe a little bit more or less. This is the texture, and it's really amazing. I love it. It doesn't dry out my skin, and it's like a jelly texture. I really like it. So I mentioned earlier how I don't buy a lot of products at once. Like I don't love trying out a lot of new products at once. I look crazy. And part of that is because, so for two reasons. If something irritates my skin and makes me break out, if I'm using a bunch of new products, I won't be able to tell which product it is that has caused the irritation. But if it's just one product, I can tell more easily. Like I've incorporated just these 3 products in the span of the last month and a half, one by one, so I can tell if I were to have any adverse reactions, what would be the cause. And also, I want to get the most I can out of a product, and I feel like you need to use a product for a good amount of time before you can tell if it's, you know, doing what it's supposed to. And if you're constantly switching out products, I find for my skin, I'm not able to tell. So I like just incorporating one at a time, and finishing up that product if I can to get the most out of that product. So yeah, that's the way I like to buy, and it also helps me be like more conscious about what I'm buying and using, which is always good. Okay. That cleanser takes a little bit more to wash off, a little bit more time to wash off, because it is so hydrating and my skin feels amazing after. It's super soft and non-stripping. It's really great. So yeah, that was the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Have a great evening. So